In from Jammu and Kashmir now, where the investigation in the murder of DG Prisons of Jammu and Kashmir is now gathering pace. Investigating agencies have now found a diary of the house help, who is the main accused in this case, the main suspect in fact. And from these diary notings, it looks like Yasir, who was the domestic help of Hemant Kumar Lohia, seemed to be mentally disturbed. Sources are now telling your channel that there is no lead yet about his whereabouts. He is in the wind and a manhunt has been launched. But these diary notings do reveal his mental state, and that really is going to be an important lead as far as the investigations are concerned. Arunima, my colleague who got us these diary notings exclusively for your viewers, is with us on this broadcast now. And Arunima, there are several notings in this particular diary which goes on to show the mental state of the main accused in this particular case. Several notings where he talks of how he hates his life and he wants his life to come to an end.
Yes, and if you see, there's one particular page where he has given a breakup of his emotional state. He says, love 0%, fake smile 100%. So that is one of the things which gives you an insight as to what really was going on through his mind. Is that the reason why he took the extreme step? We don't know. But at this stage, Mukesh Singh, ADGP Jammu and Kashmir, who has come on record to give us a statement, says that there is CCTV footage that has been recovered which shows Yasir running away. And that is what is making him primary suspect as well. Why was he running away? Where is he? Why is he not, to be found anywhere? And he is somebody who's worked with, Mr. Lohia, deceased, the deceased here, the former DG Prisons of Jammu and Kashmir for the past 6 months or so. And his antecedents are also being checked. So what we have been told is that this wasn't his first job with an IPS officer or with a police person in Jammu and Kashmir. He had worked earlier also with senior officers. So there was nothing wrong as far as his antecedents were concerned when he was hired. But his state of mind, the fact that he's nowhere to be found, the fact that he's been caught on CCTV running away from the scene of crime, all of that is making him the primary suspect so far.
Absolutely. So there are several leads as far as his alleged involvement is concerned, and the investigation is progressing in that direction, Arunima. But as far as these diary notings go, they go on to show his mental status, his emotional status, perhaps an ability, in the direction of him being suicidal, perhaps. But from that to actually being accused of murder, of actually having committed the murder of his employer, how is the investigating agency looking at that?
Well, too early for them to comment at this stage. They're really looking for a reason as to why, this killing was carried out. One thing is very clear, that this was a murder. One thing is very clear, that the domestic help who was supposed to be in the house is missing. There was no forced entry, so nobody came from outside and carried out this murder. Wife of the deceased was at that house, but there is no comment so far from the police whether she saw anything or found anything disturbing. What was the murder weapon? The suspicion is perhaps a bottle was used, but they're trying to ascertain the murder weapon as well. A slit on the throat and some burn marks on the body is what has been found. There are a lot of unanswered questions here. And on the eve of the Home Minister of the country visiting Jammu, the entire top brass of the police force was on high alert. They were all, in discussion with each other. And mostly, you see, when such high-profile visits happen, senior police officers towards late in the evening are actually having meetings with each other or spending time in each other's company. At such a time, even though DG Prisons is in no way directly involved with the bandobast, there are questions being raised as to why he had gone to this place, what really was the background for his visit, how was this crime committed, and there are more questions than answers at this stage.
Right, all of those mysteries, hopefully we'll have answers to once the investigation progresses. For the moment, Arunima, thank you so much.